Back at the institute, we were an inseparable group of four. My future wife, Chloe, Thomas, Sophia, and myself. In the beginning, it was all light-hearted fun. We went to the movies together, danced through the nights, and helped each other when term papers loomed. But as months became years, things started to change. Chloe and I began dating. And as it turned out, so did Thomas and Sophia. The funny part, both couples kept their relationship secret, trying to stay composed, thinking we were clever. Little did we know they were doing the same thing. The truth surfaced in the most unexpected way. When we all applied for internships, it became painfully obvious. We had chosen the same wedding date, February 14th, Valentine's Day. When the coincidence hit us, we laughed and thought, why not double the celebration? So, we decided to mark the occasion together, reserving a table at the same restaurant. That day was magical, a shared celebration of love, friendship, dreams, and reality. Back then, our ambitions were bold. We imagined ourselves as rising surgeons, thriving under the bright lights of operating rooms and earning accolades in our field. Life, however, had different plans. I remained on the surgical path, spending long days and often nights in scrubs. Chloe, meanwhile, found her calling as a mother, dedicating herself to raising our daughter and managing our home. Thomas and Sophia turned toward the pharmaceutical industry, and their careers have been wildly successful. Though surgeons in our city are respected and well-paid, the work comes with challenges. Unpredictable hours mean I can be called in at any time, late nights, weekends, holidays. Chloe grumbles occasionally, feeling like I'm married more to my work than to her. Still, she knows how much I adore her, and I spare no effort to make her happy. Our travel has been modest due to my schedule, but we've managed a few dream destinations. France, Switzerland, even Brazil. Thomas and Sophia, with more freedom, often invite Chloe to join them or help out at our countryside cottage. While Sophia isn't keen on gardening, she and Thomas spend weekends there with Chloe. Fast forward to today. Chloe and I were celebrating a major milestone, 20 years of marriage. Our plan was to honor it at the same restaurant where we had celebrated our wedding. Nostalgia filled my mind as I pictured the evening. Laughter, music, shared memories. But life had other plans. An urgent call came in. A 7-year-old boy had suffered a severe accident and needed immediate surgery. Chloe's frustration was clear. Her familiar complaints cut through the air. How others get to enjoy life while my work always pulled me away. But what could I do? The surgery was exhausting, lasting over 5 hours. By the time it ended, I was drained. Yet, seeing the gratitude in the boy's parents' eyes made every second worthwhile. I rushed home, showered, changed into a suit, and headed to the restaurant, rehearsing apologies and sweet words in my head. I had imagined a lively scene. Warm lights, music, laughter, a celebration of love. Instead, the restaurant felt strange. Dim lights flickering, an uneasy silence hanging in the air. As I looked for the coat check to hang my jacket and hat, I rehearsed what to say to Chloe, planning to tell her she remained the most extraordinary woman in my life, even if work often pulled me away. But as I stepped into the wardrobe area, all words vanished. There, on a pile of coats, locked in an embrace that shattered my world, were Chloe and Thomas, my wife and my best friend. They didn't even notice me at first. To say my world collapsed would be an understatement. Everything I had built, trusted, and cherished over 20 years crumbled instantly. How could something so cruel, so deliberate, happen on the day meant to celebrate love? And with Thomas, of all people. The betrayal was a knife deeper than I could have imagined. Unbelievable, surreal, devastating. I turned and walked out, my legs heavy as if weighed down by the shock. Each step felt heavier than the last. At the entrance, ready to disappear into the night, Chloe caught up, eyes red and brimming with tears, breath uneven. "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry," she began, voice shaking, desperate. "I don't know how it happened. The devil must have gotten into me. This is the first and last time, I swear. I love you, only you." Her words poured out, but her eyes told another story, one no apology could erase. No matter how hard she tried, I cut her off, unwilling to hear more, yet she pressed on. "It was just a stupid, fake moment," she stammered, then shifted, defensive, harsh. "What did you expect? You're always at the hospital, always gone. I'm still young. What am I supposed to do? Sit and rot away, die of boredom?" Her words landed like a second betrayal, a slap on an already unbearable wound. Rage surged, hot, raw, uncontrollable. I clenched my fists, voice trembling with fury. "Die of boredom. I work myself to the bone, giving you everything. Every spare moment, every ounce of energy. I spend it with you and our family. Have I ever once said no to anything you've asked?" She opened her mouth, but I wasn't ready for her excuses. I turned away, unable to look at her any longer, walking into the night. My steps carried me back to the hospital, the one place where chaos still made sense. There, under sterile lights and the quiet hum of machines, I spent the night. I couldn't go home. Not after witnessing that, not after her words. Forgiveness seemed impossible. Honestly, I don't even want to consider it. How could I? Trust isn't rebuilt with words or promises alone. It feels like a distant memory, a relic of a life that no longer exists. The betrayal lingers, reshaping every memory and tender moment we shared. Moving forward seems impossible, but one thing is clear. Divorce is inevitable. What haunts me most isn't just the infidelity, but the cold, calculated timing. On our anniversary, in the very place where we once vowed forever. The cruelty feels deliberate, as if the universe itself conspired to break me. Betrayal like this doesn't fade. It lingers, reshaping the soul, hollowing out trust, replacing it with doubt. And though I'll survive as I always do, I will never be the same again.